Good morning, students. I hope that you all are fine at your home. And today we start our next concept of chapter development, that is national development. In previous lecture we discussed what is development, different kinds of development, and the features of development. Today we start our next topic, that is national development. So in this topic we learn that what is national development and what are the various aspects which are including in the national development. So let us start that what is national development. National development is a comprehensive term which includes improvement in living standard of people, increase in per capita income, providing social amenities like education, medical care, social services, etc. to the citizens of the country, that is known as national development. We can call a nation that it is a developed, least developed nation. How? On the basis of these aspects. If a country has high per capita income, if a country has proper facilities of education, health and social services, then we can call that nation a developed nation. So what is national development? That almost all the features of development are the part of a nation, then we call that is a national development. Under national development, a country uses its resources in a fair and just way. As we know, mainly two types of resources we have. First of all, natural resources which we get from nature, and second is human resources. What are human resources? That the population of a country with their capabilities, that is known as human resources. And when we invest in form of education, health over the human being, it convert into human capital. So under the national development, a country uses its natural and human resources in a free and just way. Why? For the betterment of the people, for the betterment of the nation. Under this, only those programs and policies are implemented which would benefit a large number of people. Under the national development, the government make those policies which give benefit not one section of the society but all the sections of the society. Under national development, countries focus more on social infrastructure, which includes education, health and other social services. As we know that in a country, all kinds of social services are provided by the country's government, because it is the prime responsibility of the government to provide these social services to the people of a country. Different person could have different as well as conflicting notions of a country's development. If we talk to the different people regarding the notion of development, country's development, then they have different ideas. The best example is that higher MSP, minimum spot price of crop, it is a developmental goal for a farmer, but it becomes disaster for those daily wages labor, those who will not able to buy the expensive grains from the market. The next example, that a labor want high wages, but it goes against of the developmental goal of industrialists who want cheap labor. There is one example which is given in your NCERT book. Let us discuss that. Look at the picture on the right. What should be the developmental goal for such an area? Read this newspaper report and answer the questions that follow. A vessel dumped 500 tons of liquid toxic waste into open air dumps in a city and in the surrounding sea. This happened in a city called Abidjan in Ivory Coast, a country in Africa. It is the fourth. This Abidjan, it is the fourth populous country of Africa, and the third city which has the maximum number of French speaking people. The fumes from the highly toxic waste cause nausea, skin rashes, fainting, diarrhea, etc. After a month, 7 persons were dead, 20 in hospital, 26,000 treated for symptoms of poisoning. A multinational company dealing in petroleum and metals and contracted a local company of the Ivory Coast to dispose the toxic waste from its ship. So this is a news report which is published in the newspaper of Africa, and there is a report which is given the all information regarding the 500 tons of liquid toxic waste. A multinational company give a contract to a local company to dump this waste into the open sea or in the open environment. So there are 2 or 3 questions. The first question is that who are the people who benefited and who did not. The people who are benefited, first of all, the multinational company, and the company who got contract from the multinational company, those people are benefited. And those people who are ill affected, the people of this city, because there are several kinds of problem, skin races, nausea, fainting, all these, and 7 people were killed due to the dumping of 500 tons in the open sea. Second question, that what should be the developmental goal for this country? The first developmental goal for this country to treat all the infected people, to provide health facilities to all the people, those who are affected. And the second is that remove these 500 tons of liquid toxic waste from the open sea. So these are the developmental goals for this country, and the legal action must be taken by the countries or by the city's government against the multinational company and against the local company. Here we can see that there is conflicting notions of development between the people, those who are benefited from this incident, and people, those who are not benefited from this incident. And there is another question, that what can be some of the developmental goal for your village, town or locality? Maybe sanitation problem, not proper drinking facility of water, or there are several kinds of challenges which we are bearing in our day-to-day life in our villages, towns and locality. So this is the best example that the different persons could have different as well as conflicting notions of the country's development. And the next concept is how to compare different countries. The most important component, on that basis we are classifying the country, that is income. For comparing countries, their average income is considered to be one of the most important attributes. Countries with higher average income are more developed and other with less income. So first of all, there is a formula how to calculate the average income. When the total income is divided, total income of a country divided by of its total population, then the average income we will get. And this average income is also called per capita income. And there is one institution, that is World Bank, which publish its reports on the basis of this criteria, that which countries are called developed nation and which are called the backward nation. So let us start that what are the countries which are highly developed and what are the countries which are not developed. In World Developmental Report 2013 brought out by the World Bank, the following classification has been made on this criteria. So the one and the only aspect which is taken by the World Bank, that is per capita income. And on the basis of per capita income, the World Bank classify the different countries of the world into 2 parts. One is developed nation and second is backward or least developed nation. Countries with per capita income of US dollar 12,736 per annum and above in 2013, it is the data which of 2013, are called rich countries, for example USA and France. So which countries are called developed countries? The countries in which the per capita income is much higher, 12,736 US dollar and above per annum, that is called the rich countries. And the countries with per capita income of US dollar 1,045 per annum or less are called low income countries. For example, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Nepal, Bhutan, all these are the countries which are known as backward nation. In 2013, India's per capita income was US dollar 1570 per annum. So India falls in the category of low middle income countries. So this is the important criteria which is used by World Bank to classify the different countries of the world. But there are some limitations of this criteria. Now let us discuss that what are the criteria on which we can criticize the study of World Bank. It covers only the economic aspect, ignoring peace, health, environment, education, etc. All other various aspects of our life which are very important in our life, they are ignored by the World Bank. It takes only per capita income. The method does not provide us the distribution of income. Yes, in so many countries there is a problem of unequal distribution of wealth, but this method does not provide us the distribution of income. Let us take another example regarding the average income and the study about the different countries. Average income. While averages are useful for comparisons, they also hide disparities. For example, let us consider two countries A and B. For the sake of simplicity, we have assumed that they have only 5 citizens each, and there is a table. The country A and country B. There are 5 citizens in a country. In country A, the first citizen earn 9,500, 10,500 second, third 9,800, fourth 10,000, and fifth 10,200. The total income of this country is 50,000 and the total population of this country is 5. So average income we get 10,000. Okay, so this is the condition of first nation, country A. And now country B, the first citizen 500, second 5, third 500, fourth 500, and the fifth citizen is earning 48,000 rupees. So total income is also of country B is 50,000 divided by 5 is equal to 10,000. That is average income or per capita income. Okay, we can see that the average income of both country is equal, that is 10,000. But we can see here that what is the main comparison, what is the main difference, that in country A there is equitable distribution of wealth, that mostly the persons they are earning more than 9,000 rupees and above. But in country B, the first 4 citizens are poor because they are getting very less, but the fifth citizen is earning so much, that is 48,000. If I ask you a simple question that in which country you want to live, so many students they tell me that sir, we want to live in country A. But among of you maybe some students that sir, we want to live in country B, but there is one condition, that we must be the fifth citizen of country B. So there is a difference, there is a disparities, that this method is never provide us the distribution of wealth. So this example clear the picture regarding the development of a nation. So dear students, today we discuss that what is national development and the study of World Bank regarding the development, that only one aspect which is taken by the World Bank, that is the per capita income. Thank you and have a nice day.